I said, grab it, honey. Grab it and don't let it go. Go up to the counter and buy it and ask them why. Why in the world are they only selling, why is there only one box left? We need to know, I need to know. Get back to me. Hey guys, welcome back, welcome back. Subbies, what's going on? And newbies, what's up y'all? That's anybody checking me out. Maybe for the first time, maybe not. Maybe it's for the second time. We don't even count around here. I just want my subs and noobs. That means everybody to come on in, come on in, come on in. Today, you came on a good day. You came on a very interesting day because today is all about my confessions. These are my confessions. So as of recently, I really haven't been wearing my hair down too much. I've been wearing it wrapped up. Yes, I've been wearing it wrapped up, tied up in my scarves. I know that someone asked me in one of the other videos, and for some reason, again, I get this question a lot, even though I've addressed it, but here we go. What do I do during the week as far as my hair? How do I style it? How do I wear it? I wear it just like this. You know, I do it in the beginning of the week. I flat iron it, curl it, and then I wrap it up. I don't put anything extra on it, no moisturizing and sealing, no nuts and berries, no extra oils, no nothing. But I will confess that as of recent, I really haven't been doing too much. Like if I'm not going anywhere, I'll probably just wear it up, you know, in my scarf and not even comb it down. I've done that like, you know, a couple days in a row and I just go out and walk the dogs. And then I put my little hat on, leave my scarf on, and I put my little hat on and I go out. But other than that, you know, I really haven't been going a whole lot of places. So here and there, I'll just wear my hair wrapped up. And I don't even comb it down. So there's that. Listen, let me tell you something. Let me lay something on you. I may have to change relaxers. Now let me give you the whole gist. Let me give you the scoop. Let me give you the 411. Let me give you the intel. Anyway, so one of you guys, and you know who you are, one of you guys told me that my relaxer, which is the Precise relaxer, I use it in mild, that basically you haven't seen it as of recent. I normally get it from Sally Beauty, and I believe you went there as well. And when you went there, you didn't see it. And so you gave me a warning, like an SOS, say, hey, you may want to, you know, check this out because they're not really carrying it anymore. So I went down to Sally's, not necessarily the next day, but, you know, not too far after I was told what I was told. Anyway, and so I went down to Sally's and I'm looking on the shelf. You know, I went to the back, said, hey, good morning, and good afternoon, you know, then went to the back. And I looked at the shelf where the Precise relaxer would be. And I only saw the Supreme. Now, y'all know that I don't use Supreme. I use mild, you know. Supreme, that's way too Supreme. It's too strong. It's too strong. When I used it, I got a little patch in the back. This was years ago. Patch in the back of my ears. You guys already know the story. And so I downgraded to mild, and I've been mild ever since. So anyway, back to the story. So I saw only the Supreme, so I went to the front. I said, hey, how you doing? Yes, God bless you. Do you have any more of the mild? Because that's what I'm looking for. You know, the Precise relaxer. And so she said, oh, all that we have is here right now. And she said, I don't know why, you know, maybe they're just not selling it anymore. But one clue is that if you see it online, maybe on Amazon, and it's a higher price, they may be putting it out, you know, to pasture. My words, not hers. But basically, they may not be making it anymore. So I said, oh my gosh, you've got to be kidding me. So I left and I started thinking, well, what would I do? I mean, you know, I'm just like, okay, let me calm myself down. Let me start thinking. So anyway, a week later, I had someone in a totally different Sally Beauty in a totally different state check out to make sure that what I'm seeing and hearing ain't really what I'm seeing and hearing. So they reported back to me. They said, hey, we see the mild, but it's the last box. I said, grab it. Grab that box. I need it. And so they grabbed it for me. And so I told them, I said, listen, I need you to ask them why there's only one box. Ask them what is going on. I need to know. Well, honey, they reported back to me and they said that basically what they believe is happening is that they're discontinuing, there goes that word, discontinuing the Precise Relaxer in mild and coming out with a new product, perhaps. You know, I've never used anything else but Precise Relaxer. Never. When I first started this journey, I think I tried Gentle Treatment. You know, again, I've told you guys this before. And ever since I discovered, the very next relaxer that I did was Precise. And I've been Precise for years now. So I may need to find a new relaxer. What I may do is this, one of two things. If they discontinue it and don't bring anything back, they just, you know, because it's made by Soft Sheen Carson, I believe. So they make Dark and Lovely and the, you know, some other products. But I want Precise. I don't want the other products. So if they discontinue Precise and put it kaput, I may either have to change to Avalon. I've heard good things about Avalon. So I may do that relaxer in the no lie, you know. Or if they're just selling the Supreme for some reason and not the mild and until they get everything together, I don't know. But if I go out and just see the Supremes, what I may do is I may buy the Supremes. Now, hold on. I may buy the Supremes, but just have the activator, because what makes the Supreme is how much activator you put into the cream. So it comes with the cream, you know, a little tub of cream. And what happens is with the mild, it's only half the amount that comes in the activator. And in the Supreme, it comes with like double the amount. If they give you this much for the mild, they give you this much for the Supreme. You get what I'm saying? So what I would do is I would just buy the Supreme and have it, you know, half the activator, because I'm not using all that. I don't want Supreme on my hair. We are on, we got a good thing going on right now. Anyway, so that was a little bit of a rant, but that's a confession that I may have to change relaxers. I will keep you guys posted with what's going on as far as the relaxer, but for right now, I do have, my supply is low, you know, I don't have, but I have like 1.5 boxes, okay, meaning I used one tub, it doesn't matter. I have about an extra, I have about maybe 4 applications or something like that, you know. And speaking of relax, I'm going to relax my hair tonight. So that now I'm down to just, what is that, 3 applications. But anyway, I'm not going to fret. You know, that's the one thing, you know, you don't want to be beholden to a lot of these companies and products and this and that. But, and like we've said before, you know, a lot of times you fall in love with products and this and that, and then they discontinue or they change the formula, then you no longer like it because it's not like what it was before. So this may be the case with this, but we'll see. And I will keep you posted. Speaking of something else that I'm keeping my eye on, because it's not, because I'm curious and I don't know what's going on. You know, I use Theory products, and in my last, was it last video or the video before that, I said that I was down to my last spritzes, you know, and I was looking on the site to get some more Heat Theory spray. I like their Heat Theory spray, which I use as a heat protectant. And guess what? Every time I go onto the website, ain't no more. it just says sold out. You know, every time I go in there, I refresh. I've been stalking the page, like I said in my last video, haven't seen it. So I'm wondering, because we've seen this before. We've seen this movie before. So I'm wondering whether they're going down the discontinued route as well, and whether they're going to come out with something new or not. I have no idea. At this point, I cannot predict, I cannot tell, I cannot forecast the way these companies are going. I don't know who can unless you work there. Again, I'm gonna reserve my ire and my discontent for this particular situation, because, you know, maybe they're just out of stock. You know, stuff may be backed up, and maybe they just haven't gotten anything in new as of yet, as of a couple months, as of a long time. Anyway, with that being said, if that is the case and they discontinue that and don't bring anything else in to, I guess, replace it, I don't see why they wouldn't. I'm just saying. I'll just go back to my Paul Mitchell serum, which I have used. That's what I used to use as a heat protectant anyway. You know, and I like to go in between. In fact, that's what I used this last time. I used Paul Mitchell serum. So that's what I used on my hair, the Paul Mitchell, on this go round. But I'm just putting it out there that I have been looking, and that's what it is. My confession is that I have been stalking their page, and I have yet to re-up on my Heat Theory spray. And yeah, I guess I'm still looking. So there's that. Confessions. Okay, so let's bring this up. Let's bring a little color into the scenario. I think I'm really going to jump on this color thing. I am getting a little more gray, which, like I said, it doesn't bother me, but I figure why not try some color, since it seems to be, gray hair seem to be percolating on my head, you know, and populating. Percolating and populating. That's what my gray hairs are doing. So again, I don't hate it, and it doesn't really bother me per se, but I think I'm really going to be looking for some color options. I told you guys before, like, if I do color, I don't think I would do it myself. I would go to a salon and have it done. And even with that, I'm going to be very particular. I got to be very careful. I don't want no issues. But in the meantime, I might do a cellophane or something else, like a rinse or something like that. But I think that's going to be the next avenue that I'm going to take, as far as researching and really doing my due diligence as far as getting some color in my hair. I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be a nice aspect to it. I don't want black. I want something that's a little lighter, like a sandy brownish blonde. Okay, not blonde, like a sandy caramel, if you will. So that's my confession. I'm getting color, y'all. Now, I don't know when. Okay, so don't lock me into a date. I don't know when, but that is on the list of things to do as far as my hair. I really do want to start the process of looking into viable options for my hair, color-wise. Now, y'all know when I did my beachy wave, okay, now it was waving and doing its thing. Honey, the wave done tied and ebbed. So that first day, it was full and waves, and just waves for days, honey. I pin curled it and slept on it, and honey, that was pretty much it. My waves, the tide had ebbed at that point. Now, let me be specific. It was nice. It was still, you know, but the crown wasn't what I wanted. It looked a little flat and a little combobulated. Okay, so this is day 2. Day 2 hair. Made it about a day. The curls made it, but the top did not. So this is where we are. Day 2. So day 2, I basically, you know, protective styles. We were talking about well, honey, I protective styled my protective style with a baseball cap. I just put on a little cute little baseball cap, let the curls be free underneath. I pin curled it at night, and then I let it go. And then I put my baseball cap on it, and that's how I wore it throughout the week. And, you know, it was nice to break out of the mold of the everyday. So I really enjoyed doing it. And like I said, I am going to get better with time. But I have some other things that I want to try on my hair as well. But yeah, it was nice to do something different. And yeah, it only lasted two days. Well, really 1 full day. And then the next day I just put the, you know what I mean. Plus my bangs were short. So when I pin curled them, they were sort of, they didn't come out too good, you know. So, I mean, they were all right, but not for me to wear it out the next day. I just wasn't satisfied with it, you know. And I can be pretty particular, and I know what I likes, but I didn't like that, the way that looked. So I just put a baseball cap on it. No biggie, but I figure I'll let y'all know how the waves ended, you know, or how that week went. Wave week went. So that's how that went. Confessions are good for the soul. Confessions. So that is me spilling the coffee. That is me spilling the beans. That is me giving up tapes on myself. So this was a quickie, honey. I just had to let y'all know. And it was like, you know, a couple of rants, not rants, but a couple of, you know, sad ones. And it was one about color, which is kind of happy, you know, it was kind of okay. But then, you know, I had to do another sad one about how they discontinue it. Because, you know, we don't like discontinued stuff. And we get really, really, really concerned. So I had to come in here and I said, wait a minute, let me confess that I may have to change up some things that have been some staples and some regulars around here, and I don't like it. So I'm going to confess my discontent, my displeasure with what's going on. Then I sprinkle in a little, you know, a couple of little things, you know, like what happened with my hair, and then, you know, with the little waves, you know, that was a nice little thing. But then, you know, it was just a little thing for a little short time because it only lasted a day, honey. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I put on my cap and well, we already did that. And then, you know, I had to confess, I get a little lazy during the week. I get a little lazy sometimes, and I don't even do my hair. I don't even take it down. You know what I'm saying? I don't even do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't even take it down, honey. I just leave it at that. So that's my little synopsis as far as this confessions, honey. And with that being said, we are going to put a button on it. So that wasn't too bad, right? We were in and out, okay? I want to thank you so much for dialing in and showing up. I really do appreciate it. I really do. I really do. And yeah, we'll be back talking about some more stuff. Honey, you gotta come back. We got more stuff on the way. So you gotta come back for that. So you already know. It's going to be the same Dolce dial. It's going to be the same Dolce channel. So you come on back. All right.